Okay.
Welcome to the Nevermind podcast with your host Reem, and I have a co-host today, which is Shivam.
Hi.
So, quick backstory. Um, 1 second. Actually, I should clarify why you have not seen my face in like 2 months. Actually, no, I shouldn't clarify. Maybe I'll do it. I don't like talking to myself for so long because honestly, it's like me self-therapizing myself, and I do not have the credentials to therapize anybody,
Anybody.
much less give you like gyan,
Yeah.
like give you guys like a lecture about what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and also starts becoming very me, which isn't like what I want. At all. In fact, I hate that. I hate watching people who are so me.
Yeah.
So I enjoy watching gossip, banter podcasts anyway. So I realized that things must change, and I do need people with me.
Yeah.
So that's why I stopped kind of talking to myself for too long because I realized I was not having too much fun. So we're restructuring and we're coming back. Um, so that's a quick intro. Anyway, this is Shivam.
Hi everyone.
Do you want to tell the audience who you are, or the listeners? Sorry.
Sure. So we went to high school together. I was in the same batch as her younger sister, and her sister is my best friend. So that's how we became close as well. And yeah.
Yeah, basically that. He's started off as my sister's friend, and it's so funny. After we graduated, he went to well, we graduated two different times. I'm
Very
so
different.
sorry. I'm much older than them. No, I'm not much older.
Not much. Not
I'm
much. A few
26.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 26. You're 23.
Three.
Okay.
Yes.
And when he went to college in New York, and I was like maybe in third or fourth year of college, and I started visiting New York so much more when I started making my own money. And he was there, and we were hanging out because he loved photography, and
Yeah.
he wanted to like shoot with me and stuff. And obviously, I always knew him since he was a kid, so I was like, yay! And so yeah, he's kind of become like a little brother in my life as well. And like honestly, all of my sister's friends are like my little sisters and brothers, I suppose. Like I kind of have this very odd maternal instinct towards you all.
Yeah.
I have no maternal instinct, but whatever, sisterly instinct towards them all. I get so scandalized by the fact that they're 23 and
Yeah.
all the shenanigans you guys get up to. I won't get into that.
That's for a different
Okay,
podcast.
so we are currently in Vancouver. It is November 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2024, and I am basically coming off of a 1 month long, I want to say it's felt like the longest weekend of my life,
Yeah.
honestly. Like I cannot explain to you what a bender I've been on. My liver needs to be cleansed, my throat needs to be like also cleansed, everything needs to be cleansed because I just feel so stuffy
Yeah.
constantly. I feel like it's been non-stop. I feel like I'm back in college, honestly.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even think I did any of this in college. I've been calling this my gap year recently.
It is kind of giving gap year
It's
because you've been
giving
all over the place. I've been seeing you in New York, Portland, like
Bombay.
Bombay.
I feel like this started from Bombay.
Bombay.
It started after I left my apartment.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to chat about just New York in general because I feel like it's relevant to the both of us.
Yeah.
But also just like what, like for me, I didn't go to college in like a happening place like
Yeah.
New York. I went to college in Vancouver, so it wasn't that exciting, honestly. But what is it like to be like actually living a life in New York, like as a student? Because I 100% think that that is the best place to be as a international student. Personally, international students I think are living the best lives there more than young
For sure.
adults.
Yeah, I will say like as an international student, like I think living or going to school in a city is like the best sort of thing to do because it's the easiest way to get housing in a city. As an adult, it's much harder to get housing in a city, and of course, it's like the most happening thing you can do. I'm not the best person to talk about going to college in New York because I actually went to college in Long Island.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
So I was like close to New York City, but it wasn't like New York, New York. But I did reap some of the benefits. Like I used to go to New York on the weekends. It's like a 2-hour train ride, so we had to time it a
You're
little bit.
also an American citizen, which is great
Which
that
is
way.
yeah, it
You
does
know.
help. It does help. But yeah, I mean New York. when I was in college, it was so fun to just go there on the weekends, do fun stuff. I mean,
Do
I
you
feel
feel
like
like you've had all your fun in college?
I don't think so actually, because the timing of it was I went to college 2019 freshman year, and then 6 months later, COVID. So I barely
Mm.
actually got to really enjoy college in general, let alone like New York. But I think ever since then, like I have
Oh
managed
yeah.
to experience New York more because I have like friends living there now. I visit like
You
every
have also
year.
adult money.
I
That
do have
changes
adult money. It
everything.
does. It
Because,
does.
I've been going to New York for since like 2018. Like, I went
Mm-hmm.
first time 2010, but like, that was like with family and stuff.
Yeah.
But started going there in the middle of college. I think I've had like a New York curse for a while. I don't know if anybody knows how bad my New York curse has been. Like
Yeah.
every time I've gone there, something has gotten terribly wrong. Like I have lost my phone. I have
Yeah.
lost my credit card. I have lost my mind. I have lost. I have missed flights. Literally last year, if you remember,
Yeah.
I came for New York Fashion Week. It was literally like Satan's armpit. Like
Yeah.
it was so hot and like humid in New
Yeah.
York the week I went. I already I think there was a huge storm
Yeah.
and like I went there and like I missed flights. Had to stay overnight in Toronto and then coming back Sagar, my boyfriend, had also a returning flight to like Vancouver. He got on his flight. My flight got cancelled. And our flight was only 1 hour apart.
Apart. Yeah.
And I had to take a 2 hour long commute back to the place we were staying
Mm-hmm.
and go back again, like to the airport in the morning. So I've had like some crazy New York experience. Oh my God, some guy had a heart attack on the plane also on my way back from New York. Not this time, like two
Yeah.
times previous. New York, safe to say, New York was not my lucky like girl zone. Except this year was really
Except this
fun.
year.
This year, I decided that I was gonna go to New York for a month
Mm-hmm.
because I can, and I'm like I said, I think this is officially the gap year I've always wanted
Yeah.
in my life. Like, I just feel like, and it's also interesting to do the gap year. Like, I call it a gap year because that's the only way I can describe like a field, the transition period, a
Yeah.
field of unknown. But I had, I have adult money,
Mm-hmm.
so experiencing New York with adult money is very interesting.
Right.
And this time I also could do like the content stuff there, which is really fun. I just felt like it flowed. And I also reconnected with so many of our friends from high school, like
Right.
that as well. Turns out one of my friends who I reconnected with in New York, his sister is his boss.
My boss. There are a lot of connections.
We have a
Going
lot
on
of
here.
connections. I reconnected with so many friends. It was so cute. Like I got I actually went for my birthday. That's what we initially had planned New York for. Was we had Billie Eilish tickets.
Mm.
Also, another common thing about me and Shubham is that we're massive concert goers. We like go to every concert because like I feel like it is the trauma response of like every Indian kid. Like if you are a like I think growing up in India where you literally could never find a single artist come there.
Mm-hmm.
I think like once you have like adult money or like some idea that oh wait the I think the post COVID hangover is that we can do
Yeah.
you only live once and you should
Yeah.
like go for it. And I think if you live anywhere like close to an international city that you can like travel to and see a concert abroad, you're going.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
are 100% going. Yeah, so I think Billie Eilish at Madison Square Garden was definitely on the bucket list, and I just feel like luck was on my side.
Mm-hmm. Because you saw two concerts there, right?
Oh yeah, I got box office tickets for Sabrina Carpenter because I was again like I was the fun employed friend on the Monday morning. I could like because I was technically on holiday or
Mhm.
whatever you may call it. So I just kind of like I just stood in line for like a 3 hours, I guess. I didn't mention that anyway, clearly, but yes, you have to kind of stand in line for box office. That is the price you pay for not getting them on pre-sale, like you always do. So yeah, but it was really cool because I made friends with people in line. It was really cool. Like, it's really cool to like actually experience living in New York,
Yeah.
even if it's kind of fake. But I liked it. Like, I mean, I had like I felt like I created my own like friend group, like my go-to people.
Yeah.
I had like my little go-to spots. Also, very side note, Newport is highly underrated. I feel like if you are going to live in New York pretty long term, Newport is really underrated.
Right. I
Have you
feel like
been?
no, I don't think so.
You should. It's like you literally go opposite and you see the entire New York skyline. It's like crazy. Like my friend lives there and it kind of feels like Vancouver, like literally the waterfront that we're on. Also, the Cuter view is literally opposite to us right now. Should I show them the Cuter
Yeah.
view? Wait, let me show you. You see what I mean? Such a cute view. Oh. Also, my intentions of going to New York, I didn't feel like were like I just thought like okay, I was gonna be like pretty low key for the most part and just just make my content and like do all the New Yorky things like thrifting and all of that, which I did end up doing, like Broadway and all of the things and good. Like I honestly kind of looked at it as very like low and slow. I thought I was going to take it more low and slow for like a month, and that's what I wanted. But it actually turned out to be so much better because it was like a crazy band. I have so many stories that I don't think I can really share online without like I don't know exposing everybody's like heart activities
Yeah.
basically. But it was so like from day one, it was like giving something out of a movie. Like every time you walk out, you feel like the like like I would play jazz music in my ears and I felt like I was Carrie Bradshaw meets a gossip girl like Serena Vanderwoodson. And also I love the hair transition. I've actually learned something new about like this whole hair thing too,
Yeah.
because like I've realized hair has eras, you know. Blonde era me, I feel like I looked visually really good
Yeah.
and like my best or some aspect, but then I feel like internally or like just in life I was not doing my best. Like everything was falling apart
Yeah.
in my life, and I feel like that I dyed my hair the day before the New York trip, and I don't want to be superstitious, but I'm also like low-key a Libra, so like I'm high-key a Libra, honestly. But like I'm like, I feel like the hair era of reddish brown is kind of giving way better luck.
I see that for you. I feel like you've been different people every time you've had different hair, and I like this version of you
But I feel like life is treating me a little bit better.
with this hair.
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah.
What do you want to share about, I guess, your life? Catch me up.
Should we stick to New York or?
You can stick to anything you want. But you can talk about pop culture if you want. This
can
was
do pop
really, I just wanted to like really quickly touch about New York because I feel like that is like the longest hiatus that I've kind of like
Yeah.
taken, and like it's such a very significant hiatus. I feel cleansed.
Yeah.
I feel very cleansed after New York. I feel like a lot more hopeful about life. I felt like social media was flowing like out of me like super naturally. Like nothing felt forced. People around me, friendship, life. I really felt like I was living, and it felt very similar to Bombay. But I liked it so much more because I feel like I'm so disconnected. You know, when you're like in another city where nobody knows you,
Yeah.
you're just not afraid of being perceived. I was
Mhm.
just like completely fearless because nobody fucking like
Yeah.
like I felt like I was somewhere like where nobody
Yeah.
knew me, but it was really cool to meet so many people that knew me, like in a subway, in Trader Joe's and stuff. That was so crazy to like run into people that like follow me. I also worked with like
Oh,
I like
okay.
shot with like some girls from FIT who like DM'd me,
Ooh.
and they were like so freaking cute. Like I just felt like I met like the best people for the
People.
like like not like I was like W's on W's, honestly. This is gonna start to become like just a rant of just how annoyingly happy I have been, which honestly nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear about how happy someone's life is going. They want to hear all the drama. But there was really none. I won like bingo 5 times. Dude, like that like life was on my side. When
Yeah.
you're winning bingo 5 times,
Yeah.
wearing a Daenerys wig in New Jersey in a gay dive bar. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like cute. And Sagar came too, and she was really cute too. I don't know. Billie Eilish was amazing.
Yeah.
You've seen her. No, you are
I
gonna
have
see her.
not seen her. I'm gonna see her in
Yeah, he's gonna see
December,
her.
and I'm so excited.
You're gonna see her in December. I wanna try and go again in December, honestly.
Do it.
Not to be like that brat, but I'm gonna do like box office again. I have no shame.
Yeah.
Box office. You came with me yesterday. Okay, so after New York, immediately after we had real life to kind of go back to, almost. No, actually I take that back because I came back on October 25th. Was literally in town for the day. Went for Kanan Gill. Fantastic show. And then went and left for Portland to go and do Halloween Town with my girls, which was crazy. Had a brand deal to shoot there. Came back, had another brand deal to shoot here. Posted it because then we had Diwali, we had Halloween, and then Diwali, and then Halloween. I feel like we've just been again, longest weekend ever. And then we had you didn't come for the Halloween party at
No.
at my sister's house. My sister's house. And yesterday we went for Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina.
All of this to kind of bring us back to why you're here.
Yeah.
I'm like catching you up as
Yeah.
well, okay.
But we can talk about how great Sabrina was yesterday.
Oh yeah, you went to see Sabrina Carpenter for the first time
Well,
yesterday.
not really. I've seen her. So this is crazy. We saw her last year,
Oh yeah,
in
emails
San
I can't
Francisco.
send. Yes,
and I saw her for $75, and I was right in front of her.
I
And
saw her for also 75 CAD.
Uh-huh.
Emails I can't send to her,
Yeah.
right? With my sister last year, and yeah, it
Pretty
was
close,
so
right?
cheap, and we
Yeah.
were so close to
Which
her.
is so insane that was just like just over a year ago, and now she's like playing stadiums, and it's like 150 for like.
I can always
nosebleeds.
spot the fake fans though.
That's true.
Cause like, do you know Paris? Do
Right.
you know why? Do you
Mhm.
know Thumbs?
Thumbs
Do
is
you know
crazy.
Honeymoon? What's it called?
Honeymoon fades.
Honeymoon Fades,
Mhm.
exactly. Do you?
I do.
I know.
but
But yeah.
was amazing.
And
like,
yeah, and I dragged you yesterday for box office with
For
me.
box
This man
office.
fully has tickets, and he was so
And I was just
sweet, and he
waiting,
came and stood
yeah.
with me for like 2 hours for box office tickets.
it was an experience, and it like showed me that I could never do that. I'm always gonna get pre-sale, or I'm not going, and I'm surprised that you do it every time. But good for you.
I feel like, because I've already seen her in Brooklyn, I didn't
Yeah.
have to go again, but I really wanted to go and watch it again with
Yeah.
my sister and you all and stuff. Like, I wanted to do like
Mhm.
a group thing because I went and saw her alone.
Alone.
The
yeah.
thing about box office is usually you end up seeing it alone. So, but now I feel like I'm getting cocky. I'm like thinking, can I manage Taylor? Like,
Taylor box office is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to start
Crazy.
camping for a week, I think.
moving on. So we have also another concert tonight in like 3 hours.
Yeah, we're seeing Hassan Rahim tonight, which is gonna be fun.
I'm so excited. I am kind of weirded out by the location change though, that he's like now performing in Fortune.
But I've heard it's a nice venue.
It's a nice venue. It's a college venue.
Okay.
But it's a good venue. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a fun venue actually. So what have you watched on Netflix lately?
Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives. That is literally what I've been watching.
Oh my god, I love the new season so much.
I think the new season, honestly.
I mean, I didn't love it, but I would say like Shalini is the reason why
insane
I
casting
watched
choice,
it.
like such a good casting
Shalini
choice.
is everything I want to be. Like she is riching right. Have you been seeing those people who have been riching right?
Yeah.
She riches
Been,
right.
yeah.
Because if I was her, I too would also be a archery archer.
Archer. Yeah.
Yes, you are so right. I'm so dumb bitch itis, I swear to you. And then I would also be collecting like random degrees and certificates. I too would also horribly sing and force people to listen to me singing. I would, and I love the fact she's like, I don't talk negatively about people because it's bad for my skin.
Yep.
No wonder we keep breaking out.
Yeah. That's so real.
Oh, I love that. But I do feel like the Bollywood vibes were a bit too like mean.
I
For
think
no
so Too.
reason.
Like I feel like there was like a cliquey situation going on, and I feel like it wasn't just the Bollywood vibes. I feel like even the Delhi girls weren't fully accepting of Shalini. I don't know. It sort of seemed like it was.
They were really
everyone-
jealous. I feel like they were super jealous of the fact that Shalini could just be so self-aware
Yeah.
and yet nonchalant. Like she doesn't give a shit about
Right.
the fact that like somebody's quote unquote making fun of her. She like says over there in the show like she notices everything, and
Yeah.
I thought that was so iconic. Actually, that brings me to like something really interesting. I met up with like um like my mom's like best friend from when I was a kid and stuff in New York and stuff, and we were just chatting and everything, and she was talking about her husband about so she loves like your quintessential makeup and like hair and perfumes and all of that stuff. Like she loves to spend money on those kind of things
Mm-hmm.
and like whatnot. But like her husband, uncle's thing at their age, because they're like like they're older and stuff, is like he'll just randomly just collect degrees, like certificates.
Oh.
Like that's his idea of spending a lot of money. Like he'll always say he's like a simple man, but he's like not simple in the sense of like um wealth. Obviously, like he's more like he likes to get degrees, which I
Yeah.
thought was so interesting. Was like I think he went to a restaurant and he realized he didn't know much about wine. Like they were like asking him to like swirl it and do all of that, and he didn't know much about wine, so he just like did a sommelier course to like learn about wine. He just got did like a certificate to learn about wine just because he could. I learned also from my friend Arya, if you remember Arya. She
Yeah.
like did a 3 month course doing ceramics in Himachal. She just like
Damn.
took a 3 month retreat like during like just after COVID, like just when
Yeah.
things were opening up, and just before she went for her master's degree. She just went to Himachal for 3 months and did ceramics.
That's so interesting.
And I thought that was the coolest shit
It
ever. Like
is,
it's such a
yeah.
different way of spending money
Money.
and actually having a luxurious life outside
Mm-hmm.
of just having material things. Is like he like that uncle like took like degrees from Columbia and stuff, like courses that you
Yeah.
can just take because you can just take courses like they're the same price as like maybe a Chanel bag maybe,
Yeah.
but like if a girl is buying a Chanel bag they can also like I this is how I felt when I went to the Met actually.
Mm.
If you saw my Met stories.
I did.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into too much of my Met stories, but I went to the Met and I had this like crazy like realization about, oh my god, I want to learn how to
Learn
like
so
I want to go
much.
back to school. I want to learn how to like make these jewelry boxes. Like I was obsessed with all the Egyptian jewelry, and I was like, oh my god, I want to learn how to make all of these things
Right.
without any expectations to do anything with this degree.
I feel like, and I genuinely believe this, I feel like if there weren't expectations and if education wasn't this expensive, everybody would be
Mm.
wanting to learn more. Like, you would just be doing any courses you want because learning is so interesting. There's so much to learn about in the world, you know?
And there's always this constant like pressure. Like when I was like in the Met with Arya, considering we did like design school,
Mm-hmm.
both of us, and we always had like free student membership to like art galleries and museums, because that's
Yeah.
just like how like a part of the package. We will always be at the art gallery because we had to be there, and going to the Met because we wanted to kind of be there. Like we were so excited to learn. Um, and we were very excited to learn actually. and and it was just the best time ever. Like we were really kind of like, wow, this is so fascinating. Like
Mm-hmm.
we could actually appreciate that this is so fascinating, and like, oh my god, this would have been so cool to kind of learn how to do all of these things
Without
without
the
the
pressure.
pressure of like having to do something with the degree
Right, exactly.
after the fact. Like
Mhm.
learn just to learn. I really learned that after like New York, and after watching Fabulous Lives of versus
Why
Bollywood Wives, because I also watched it when I was there. So I was
Yeah.
like, wow, like when I watched like Shalini just being like, I like did this, I did a jewelry making I don't know if she did that, whatever she did. She was a marathon runner or some shit like that. She was
Yeah.
something. She was everything.
She was everything. She was just doing everything.
She was
I
like
too
a
would be
Power
throwing.
Ranger almost.
I too would be throwing like fancy parties where like I would force my guests to dress up in like
Yeah,
art.
but she really understood
But
art.
she understood it. It was coming from a genuine place, which I think is like the difference between like most rich people versus her. Is like she has a genuine interest in like the arts and singing and doing those things, and that's why
Mm.
she's spending the money in that. You know, it's not just to spend money. You know,
Yeah.
and her outfits were insane.
It was insane. And I
So
think it
good.
suited her. I thought it
It
was so iconic when
did.
she was like, I don't have any pajamas. And
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, yes.
Honestly, same. I almost threw out my pajamas after.
Damn, it's getting cold. I hate this. This weather
Yes.
is just like my hands are freezing.
My hands are freezing.
Also, this like this hair is bringing out this aesthetic. I am like into like the whole green.
Yeah.
I am
see it.
constantly green and red and cocky, like brown.
No, I like this color story. It's
Thank you.
interesting.
I feel like it was very season appropriate. I think people are really enjoying this as much as I am.
Yeah.
Do you think this is my color though?
Which one?
The hair.
The hair? Yeah.
But do you think I should go back to the blonde?
I loved the blonde actually. I thought you looked so good. I would say like this and the blonde are like top two. But I feel like you have to be in a certain mindset to be.
I think I can go back to being honey blonde or like an ash blonde, like a balayage. I don't think I would be as intense as like a platinum.
The platinum.
I-
I love the platinum. It was really good.
I love the platinum. You know what I'm scared of is like I'm enjoying how good life is treating me right now in
With
like
this
with this hair.
Yeah.
But I don't think I love it aesthetically as much as I love the blonde. So yeah, I'm fucked. I'm just playing. It's not that serious. It's just hair. That's why I
Yeah.
keep telling people. People always be like, I am so afraid of damage. I'm like, just do it.
Just do it, honestly.
Literally, just do it.
Yeah.
Normally, I have so many things to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Every time I do talk to people, and they tell me to start a podcast, it's always because I'm in the throes of passion about talking something severely that should not be on.
Controversial.
Not controversial. So the thing about the co thing, I should
Yeah.
probably talk about this. I literally cannot talk to myself for too long and be interesting.
Yeah.
So I just need someone to talk to.
Which is why I feel like I was the perfect foil. to
Yeah,
like
you are
listen.
like a perfect listener.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I feel like a yapper like me is friends with majority listeners. I
Yeah.
don't think I have a lot of talkative people I'm friends with.
Mm.
As sad to say I am. Like, as sad to say about that.
No, I feel like I'm also a yapper, and that's like how I make friends. I need like a healthy mix of yapper friends and listener friends, just so I can
Mm.
survive.
So you're an ambi-yapper.
Mm.
Like, you can...
I feel like
Mm.
with the right topic and right people, I can.
You know what I
yeah.
recently saw on TikTok
Mhm.
that I felt a little bit personally attacked by? And I think it's because I'm a Libra. Everything goes back to me being a Libra. If you don't like astrology, leave. Like, this is fine. It's not for you. Not everything is
Mhm.
for you. I need to stop. No, but like, it was like, oh, why am I an extrovert around introverted people, and why am I an introvert around extroverted
Extroverted
people?
Interesting.
I think that is me.
Mm.
Like, I really like kind of freeze around like super dominating personalities, I think.
Interesting.
Maybe it's a scarcity mindset thing.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, that was a snooze fest. I'd probably cut most of this out, actually.
Maybe
It's
you should
actually because we're
people-
super you know what? It's actually because we're super cold and hungry.
Yeah.
We are very hungry. We have not eaten really well today. And we have the concert in like what, 2 hours? Also, this
hours,
hair
yeah.
keeps on itching my nose. Give me a fashion hot take. Give me your fashion controversial opinion.
I feel like most like basic clothes, I don't think there's any kind of clothes that are like ugly on their own as long as you can style it. You know, I feel like there are certain clothes which like are just
Galaxy
harder to
tights?
style. That's rough. I feel like I feel like a lot of like the printed stuff is hard, but like for example like I was gonna say skinny jeans, but it's hard to defend skinny
No,
jeans.
I think it's easy to defend skinny jeans sometimes. Maybe this is my hot take, but I saw like some people doing like the rock star aesthetic with like ankle boots and stuff. Like, sorry, not ankle boots. What am I saying? Knee-high boots.
Right.
Like, it looked really cool with like knee-high boots like tucked in, like skinny jeans tucked in.
to knee-high
I
boots.
don't know if like, you know, it has to be like a little bit of a give, like a skinny jean with a give. I believe that skinny jeans aren't the worst. I think jeggings are worse.
Yeah, I see that.
I think jeggings are worse than a skinny jean. At
Mhm.
least it's a jean.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a jegging? That and galaxy tights.
Galaxy tights was you got me there.
I love the practicality of a croc. But Crocs right now are
Mhm.
running so many campaigns convincing you that you can wear them for Christmas, Diwali, Holi, your son's Annaplashan, your birth. You can like wear a Croc everywhere. No.
No.
No, you can't wear a Croc for Diwali, bro. You can't wear a. I appreciate. See, I know that like I'm a creator. I've been also been asked to do some crazy things for like, so get your bag. I am 100% on the camp that get your bag, like
Mhm.
mind your own business. No, you didn't see this kind of person. Of course, some things need to make some sense, but then there's like certain things where I'm like, oh wow, okay, no, like not everything needs like festive content, and not
Right.
everything needs like some kind of tie back into the, you know what I mean, like i
Yeah.
don't i don't think I want to see a sari with the clock. However, like the girls are stunning.
Yeah.
The girls are 10 out of 10. They do their best. I can see. I know the girls be doing their best. I know they're making it work. But I also know in the back that Crocs does not sponsor me, to be fair. So,
I was about
like,
to say
no,
goodbye to
Crocs
the
doesn't.
Crocs
Yeah. No, I'm okay.
sponsorship.
I would love a clock for, like, monsoon. Like,
Yeah.
exactly
I
for
think
the
very
monsoon
practical.
season. Like,
Yeah.
the practicality of a clock. Like, I've owned them. I like the practicality. Obviously, they're ugly. And nobody is, like,
I also think they're cute to kind of style. You know the little charms you can put on
yeah,
them. They're kind of cute.
but I'm not. But
But they're not fashion.
they're not
Yeah,
fashionable.
I get
Like,
that.
don't convince me that they're
That they're that you
fashionable.
can style them
They
with
are a
anything.
practicality thing.
Yeah.
I think that way I'll still give Uggs a bit more, because Uggs I genuinely think
Feel
are
like you can
practical
style it.
and are kind of cute. Like,
Yeah.
especially the mini and the short. I know people are always saying they're not timeless. Timeless. I think, you know what?
They are.
I feel like Uggs are ironic. You know, like Uggs are like are from the word ugly essentially, and
Yeah.
I'm like, well, they're kind of ugly cute.
Yeah.
It's kind of giving Barry Keoghan, Jamie, Jeremy Allen White
I can't
of the
believe you just said
shoes.
that after seeing Sabrina yesterday.
No, I
That's
love.
crazy.
No, I love. But no, they're a little bit. You know the whole like concept of the Ratman,
Yeah.
right? Like they're
Mhm.
kind of like they're ugly cute. I love them.
Yeah.
I love the bear.
Yeah.
I loved what Barry Keoghan was all about. Like he really took it there in Saltburn.
Yeah.
No, but like you get what I'm saying. Like
I
Uggs
do.
are
I
like
do.
you
Yeah.
see the potential. Like you see what makes them attractive. Is they're like the Ethan Slater of
Yep.
a shoe. Like they're so cute. Like they're so cute, but they're like a little.
Yeah.
You know,
I see. I see what you mean. Yeah.
they've got personality. You know,
They do. Yep.
and they're cute. Like you see it. It's
Yeah.
Pete Davidson. Basically, all of Ariana Grande's boyfriends.
Friends. Yeah.
I really just dragged you out here to the waterfront to look at these random ships and watching these people
And just
cycle
yap
and
to
walk.
the
Yeah.
air. I love it.
I really want to get Sagar to
To
do a
podcast
pod with
episode
me.
That would be so fun.
Yeah. If this podcast gets 10,000 listens and plays, I'll get Sagar to be on this podcast.
I
He'll
think
be
that's
on
a
the next
very
one.
high-
He'll
yeah,
be on the
literally.
next one. Excuse me, it's totally possible. What the hell? Bye. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, never mind. None of this matters.
None of this
Bye.
matters.